chemical reactions in which more reactive metal or nonmetal displaces a less reactive metal or nonmetal from its aqueous salt solution are called displacement reactions. Activity series is the series of metals which is helpful to know the comparative reactivities of the metals. The series of metals in which they are arranged vertically in order of decreasing reactivity from top to bottom is called activity series or reactivity series. Look at the table. This table shows the reactivity series of metals. Activity 1.9 explains the displacement reaction. Take 3 iron nails and clean them by rubbing with a sandpaper. Take 2 test tubes and mark them as A and B. In each test tube, take about 10 ml of copper sulfate solution. Tie 2 iron nails with a thread and immerse them carefully in the copper sulfate solution in test tube B for about 20 minutes. Keep 1 iron nail aside for comparison. After 20 minutes, take out the iron nails from the copper sulfate solution. Compare the intensity of blue color of copper sulfate solutions in test tube A and B. Also, compare the color of the iron nails dipped in the copper sulfate solution with the one kept aside. We observe that the blue color of aqueous solution of copper sulfate in the test tube containing iron nail fades slowly and changes to greenish color. The iron nails get coated with reddish brown color due to deposition of copper. As iron is more reactive than the copper, so displaces copper from the copper sulfate solution. The blue color was due to the copper ions, and now the green color is due to the iron ions, ferrous ions in the form of ferrous sulfate. The equation for this reaction is CuSO4 aqueous plus iron Fe solid gives FeSO4 aqueous plus Cu copper solid. This activity shows that the iron is more reactive than the copper, so it can displace copper from its aqueous salt solution. Other examples of displacement reactions are Zn plus CuSO4 gives ZnSO4 plus Cu. Pb plus CuCl2 gives PbCl2 plus Cu. Zinc and lead are more reactive elements than copper. They displace copper from its compounds. Double displacement reactions. Chemical reactions in which exchange of ions takes place when the aqueous solutions of two ionic compounds are mixed together are called double displacement reactions. For example, barium chloride reacts with sodium sulfate to form precipitate of barium sulfate. The activity 1.10 explains this double displacement reaction. Activity 1.10. Take about 3 ml of sodium sulfate solution in a test tube. In another test tube, take about 3 ml of barium chloride solution. Now, mix the two solutions. Observe what happens. You will observe that a white substance which is insoluble in water is formed. This insoluble substance formed is known as a precipitate. Any reaction that produces a precipitate can be called a precipitation reaction. The equation for this reaction is Na2SO4 plus BaCl2 gives BaSO4 plus 2NaCl. Barium chloride and sodium sulfate undergo double displacement reaction as barium chloride and sodium sulfate exchange their anions, that is, negatively charged ions, to form white colored barium sulfate and solution of sodium chloride. Oxidation. Oxidation is the process which is accompanied by addition of oxygen, removal of hydrogen, increase in positive charge, decrease in negative charge, loss of electrons. Oxidizing agent. The substance which oxidizes other substances and itself gets reduced is called oxidizing agent. These substances can oxidize other substances by taking electrons, giving oxygen, or by taking hydrogen. Reduction. Reduction is the process which is accompanied by addition of hydrogen, removal of oxygen, increase in negative charge, decrease in positive charge, gain of electrons. Reducing agents. The substance which can reduce other substances and itself gets oxidized is called reducing agent. These substances can reduce other substances by giving electrons, taking oxygen, or by giving hydrogen. For example, A2- is oxidized to A by losing its 2 electrons, and B gets reduced by accepting these electrons. Here A2- is acting as reducing agent because it reduces B. B acts as an oxidizing agent because it oxidizes A2-. Now we have observed that reduction and oxidation reaction occur simultaneously, so they are known as redox reactions. To understand oxidation and reduction reactions, let us perform an activity. Take a china dish with 1 gram of copper powder. Heat it on a Bunsen burner. Observe what happens. On heating, the surface of copper powder becomes coated with black color copper 2 oxide. This is because oxygen is added to copper and copper oxide is formed. Equation for this oxidation reaction is 2Cu plus O2 gives 2CuO. Now pass the hydrogen gas over the material CuO. The black coating on the surface turns brown because the copper oxide reduced to copper. The equation for this reaction is CuO plus H2 on heating gives Cu plus H2O. If a substance gains oxygen during a reaction, it is said to be oxidized. And if a substance loses oxygen during a reaction, it is said to be reduced. Look at the equation. Here, the copper 2 oxide is losing oxygen and is being reduced. The hydrogen is gaining oxygen and is being oxidized. Here, one reactant gets oxidized whereas the other gets reduced during this reaction. Such reactions in which both oxidation and reduction takes place simultaneously is called redox reaction. Some other examples of redox reactions are ZnO plus C gives Zn plus CO. MnO2 plus 4HCl gives MnCl2 plus 2H2O plus Cl2. In the first example, carbon is oxidized to CO and ZnO is reduced to Zn. In the second one, HCl is oxidized to Cl2 whereas MnO2 is reduced to MnCl2. From the above examples, we can say that if a substance gains oxygen or loses hydrogen during a reaction, it is oxidized. If a substance loses oxygen or gains hydrogen during a reaction, it is reduced. Write answers for the following questions.